single day of your life.
Thank you. You make me feel good.
You look great.
I love your skirt.
Thank you so much. Would you like to be touched by the Madonna hand?
Yes. Thank you for this. Thank you for this.
Yes.
Cherish this moment.
First of all, welcome to the show. And I love your name, Keke. It just makes me happy.
It's a great name.
Thank you.
But were you born Keke? Is that your original name?
I wasn't born Keke. My actual name is Lauren. Which is, I know you're wondering, how did you get Keke out of that?
Yeah.
Well, my sister really loved dolls when she was growing up, and when I was about to be born, she had a doll, her favorite doll, named Keke. And so she was like, Mom and Dad, can y'all please name, the baby Keke? And my parents were like, that's not really a name she's going to be able to use throughout her career. Right? So my parents named me Lauren, and then, strangely enough, Keke is what I go by.
I'm so glad because it suits you.
Oh, thank you.
It's a sparkly name and you're a sparkly girl.
Oh, thank you.
So, what was your first big break? Because, where did it all begin for you?
Well, I kind of say two things were my first big break. Into the industry, I would say it was Barbershop 2, and a casting director by the name of Sharon King. She gave me my first shot because I had never auditioned for really anything like that before.
Right.
I'm living in Chicago, just beginning my acting career, you could say, and they wouldn't at first give me an audition. So I appreciate her for giving me that first chance, and I ended up getting the role. So that's kind of my first, I would say, introduction. And then my real big break would have to be Akilah and the Bee, which was, amazing script. It was just, Doug Atchison, he's the writer-director. It was just a very special story.
It holds up forever, too. It really does. It's
glad
such
I got a chance to do that.
Oh, it's great.
So you've had so much success at such an early age, but was there anybody who's reached out to you and gave you any advice along the way to help you out?
I've been very blessed, actually, throughout my career to have many people send me encouraging words. Queen Latifah has been a huge part of my career.
She's a beautiful woman.
Oh, my God. She has been a huge part of my career since the very beginning. Barbershop 2 I did with her, so she's known me since I was 9 years old.
Yeah, oh my God.
And she has, we did Ice Age together, we did Joyful Noise together, we just did Brotherly Love together, so we have a long history. And I've also had different run-ins with different people. I never really tell people this one story, but I'll tell it now. When I was about 15, I was going through a lot because I was doing True Jackson VP. That was a show I did for Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And I was starting to really get stressed out because I'm like, this is so weird, you know what I mean? I'm working all the time, and it's like, this is a different dynamic for me and my family. And I was speaking with my attorney about this. Literally, a week later, Will Smith calls me to give me some encouraging words.
Oh.
I was like, first of all, I answered my phone, and I'm like, hello? Hey, this is Will. I'm like, what?
And I love Queen Latifah's my favorite. She's the most positive person on the planet.
She's no joke.
She's a great lady.
No joke.
Great lady. I love that.
We're going to take a quick break. We want to talk to you about running for president. We're going to talk to Keke about running for president when we come back. So stay right there. We'll be right back with Keke Palmer.
Keke Palmer and his team on Screen Queens. This is the new Ryan Murphy TV series, and he's got magic when it comes to that, right?
I love Ryan Murphy. I first fell in love with him with the first season of American Horror Stories. I literally was glued to the TV. And my sister, it was scary. My sister used to tell me about Nip Tuck, and so I put it together that this is the same guy that did that and did this and did Glee. I'm like, this dude, I want to work with this dude one day. But, I never really thought that it would necessarily happen. Literally was on vacation. Agent calls me, Ryan's doing this new show called Screen Queens, and he's inquiring about you for a role. I like to have drop to the floor, y'all. I was like, this is crazy. Don't play no prank like this, you know what I mean? And then, it wasn't a prank. We met and we talked and discussed what the show was going to be about, and I was all in from the jump.
So it's about a sorority, right?
Yes. It's about girls in a sorority house, at this university, and there are murders that start to occur on campus. And so the whole show is kind of almost like a game of Clue. You're going through each episode, you're learning about these characters, and each time you learn more, you're trying to figure out why or who could be the killer. If there's, you're just always trying to figure out what could be happening. And even us as the cast, we're trying to figure out what's happening because they don't tell us anything.
Oh, really?
Yes, they don't tell us. So you're like hoping, going through the page, am I alive still? Am I alive still? You may or may not be.
I'm so excited for you.
I'm excited
to be a huge hit.
I tell you, you can come back here anytime you want.
Yes.
You are fun. You are so much fun. We love it. And the show is Screen Queens. It premieres tonight at 8 p.m. on Fox. Make sure you check it out. Keke Palmer, everybody.